It's been 15 years since I've fished the freshwater canal systems here in South Florida, and in that time, a lot has changed. In my absence, a new invasive species has climbed to the top of the food chain and now calls these waters home. Join me today as I get the chance to go after this incredible fish for the very first time. Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be all about the invasive bullseye snakehead. They live here in the canals and ditches in South Florida. I got my buddy Kailer behind the camera. We're going to be chasing them on topwater frogs, throwing our favorite bait casters. Should be a lot of fun. We're looking to catch one and take it home to eat. I've never even caught a snakehead before, let alone have I ever ate one. I heard they're really good eating, so we're going to get after it now. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, and I hope you enjoy. Unfortunately, I was experiencing some issues with my GoPro, but we weren't at this canal for more than 5 minutes before I caught this little baby snakehead, and it was my first one ever. That's a little guy. It was so cool, just like Kyler's explained to me. He waked behind it for a little bit, and he just crushed it. Check out the colors on this thing.
Probably the smallest one we've seen so far.
That's why they call them the bullseye. They got that bullseye. It's like a false eye on the back of their tail. And the reason why they have that, and a lot of fish have that actually, is because once a predator tries to attack them, especially when they're smaller like this, they'll go for that eye, or that false eye, and then they can just swim away.
I'm gonna slither back.
This thing is a slimy little bugger. Too small to keep. We do plan on catching one and keeping it and cooking it up, but we're gonna let this one go. It's an invasive species, like I mentioned, but as long as you release them to the same exact body of water, then it's not an issue. And we don't want to just kill fish for no reason. If we're not going to eat them, we'll let them swim. We're going to keep casting. A couple minutes after I released that little guy, Kyler laid into a really nice fish, and we're still having issues with the GoPro, even though I didn't know it, but after that we got it resolved. All right, Kyler just caught this stud snakehead right here in this little canal. It's like a ditch on the side of the road. This thing is epic. Still got that same false eyes, that little one we just released. And this thing is cool. We just started fishing, so I think we're gonna let this one go too. I have a good feeling we're gonna catch a lot more, so that thing is awesome. We'll save one for the cooler, but we'll let this one swim too. Badass fish right here.
What you know about that? What you know about that? What?
These dogs behind us are not liking it. But there it is. Alright, we're gonna get this thing back in the water. This thing is sick. Nice, man. Cool fish. Alright, let's keep fishing. He didn't have it.
You hooked that way too quick.
Yeah, I realized after I did it. Alright, so that fish just came off the bank, crushed my frog. This is my first time doing it, so I'm still getting used to it. You gotta let the fish eat. I didn't realize. I'm used to like snook and tarpon fishing where you just set right away, but these fish like to grab it and hold on to it, so.
I don't know that fish is gonna eat it.
You think that was a big one?
I think it was a nicer one. I'll make it pass straight to those toxic birds. You just got 8.
Frog was just sitting on top right there, and this fish came up and ate it, I feel like I don't have a good hook in him, but oh, that was sick. Little nicer fish here. Whoa. Nice. Damn, that fish just took a sick jump. Just taking my time with it. This is my biggest snakehead ever. Only my second one I ever hooked. Using the live target frog. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. And I just have this tied straight to 20-pound braid. Whoa. All right, check out this little snakehead I just caught. A little bit of an upgrade from my last one. I don't know, it's a few pounds, maybe 3 pounds. This guy, you can see his face here is why they call him a snakehead. It literally looks like a snake from the top. It's pretty epic. Still got that false eye on the back. A little bit of a darker fish. Caught in this little ditch canal. It's really cool. Take a look in his mouth. He ate that live target frog and it is like buried in his mouth. I can't even open this dude's mouth, but look at that. It was really cool. I pitched it over there and I was kind of messing with a bird's nest that I had in my reel, and he just ate it right off the surface when I wasn't even ready, which was good actually because it allowed for the fish to eat, and I didn't set the hook right away. I was able to wait and he engulfed it. So this fish is hooked a little bit deep, and he's bleeding a little, you can see, and we do intend on keeping one. So we're gonna put this fish on ice. So I'm gonna pop the hook out and we're gonna keep fishing, and this fish is gonna come home with us, and we're gonna do a nice catch, clean, and cook with him. Look how cool this fish is. He has like these white dots. Come and check this out. Look at these white dots that are on his anal and dorsal fin. This fish is really, really cool, really pretty. Still got that frog deep in the mouth there. I'm gonna get the hook out, get him on ice, and hopefully catch some more fish. Where'd he go? Check this thing out. This is a basilisk lizard, also known as a Jesus lizard. They walk on water. Dude, this thing is so cool. Kailer just threw the frog at him just to catch his attention, and he started following it. Look at this thing. Oh, it's a largemouth.
There's a snakehead right there.
Alright, so Kyler's throwing this little white frog, and I got the eat on that one. Cool little largemouth, just picked it up. Some of the bycatch while we're snakehead fishing. Snakeheads eat a bunch of these, which is a problem why with them being invasive, but this is a native fish here. It's a largemouth bass. We also get peacock bass, there's snook, tarpon, all kinds of stuff in these canals and lakes. It's all connected to the Everglades, which is like our main ecosystem here in South Florida. Cool, man. Just gonna let that guy go. All right, let me take a minute to show you guys what we're using out here. Got this little live target frog. It's a hollow body frog, meaning when the fish eats it, there's nothing here in the body of the frog, and it allows the hooks to be exposed, and then you set the hook and these two hooks will get the fish. I got it tied straight to my braid. This is 20-pound Power Pro. This is a 13 fishing bait caster. It's a really cool little reel on a G Loomis bait casting rod. It's a light setup. Kyler's throwing a little bit of a different frog, and I'll show that to you guys in a second, but we're gonna make a few casts right here and see if there's any fish.
Ready to move?
Yeah, one more cast. Another little munchkin bass here. Just ate the hollow body frog. Pretty cool. We're targeting snakeheads. It's a nice little mix up, but we're gonna change spots. We haven't seen any snakes here for sure. We caught a couple bass, but this guy's gonna go back. Yeah, make a move real quick. dude. We got time though, right? We have a few hours. Like what, 4? How did it come? Oh, that bass just spit the hook. I thought I had a good hook set on him, but I guess not. I'm gonna make another cast here, try to get a snakehead. God, look at the fin right here. What is this? A mine? Did you see how I set the hook on that thing? I don't know.
That's a snakehead.
Oh, that was so weird. Another good eating size one.
You want to keep it?
Nah.
He's pretty. Look at the orange.
Another cool little snakehead here. Look at where the hook got him. Right by the eyeball.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Got the hollow body frog. This one's really pretty. We got him in the sunlight. We're in a little bit of a different spot now, but check that thing out. Thing is sick. Pop the hook out real quick. All right, check out the colors on this thing. Really, really pretty. Super nice fish. These little dots are a lot more exposed on this one. Really cool. Get him back in the water. All right, so that's probably the 4th snakehead that we've caught. We're having a lot of fun. I feel like a little kid out here, but I'm gonna take the camera now. Kyler's gonna make a few casts. We're looking for another big one. Kyler got that nice one about an hour ago, so fingers crossed we can get like a 10+ pounder. See what happens. Another snake. Nice, dude. Let's go. Kyler just got another snakehead. A couple minutes after we just released that last one. You can see how this one's a lot darker than the last one is. Colorations vary a lot on these fish. They're super cool. I don't know why I ever really hated on them. I mean, I guess it's because they're invasive and they're killing all of our native fish, but it's not really their fault. There he goes. Sick fish. Nice, buddy. Let's keep it going.
Run to the other side of the lake.
Okay, this fish just ate me and got stuck on a pipe. Look at this guy coming over to check us out. Got him? It's messing with a turtle and Kyler just hooked up. What is it?
The good old LMB.
Good old LMB. Probably about the 4th or 5th one of the day. Waiting to get a big one of these, that'd be pretty cool. It's nice that they're eating frogs basically in the middle of the day, in the middle of the lake. Kailer caught a fish, which means it's my turn.
Quick question.
Introducing some friends to each other. This is a really cool turtle right here. Alright, check out this turtle. Kailer just grabbed these. This guy was so curious, he just came right up to us. He's super chill. Oh, he's so cool. Just let him go.
Multi-species.
Yeah. Getting all the species out here today. It's a true Floridian day, boy. Snake? Is that a snake?
No, it's not.
Was it? Why did it break? Come here, say something to the camera. Come here. This is definitely not our pool tube. Kailer's bummed I wasn't recording, but he just lost a freaking giant. It broke him off on hook set. He's speechless. I keep telling him to say something. How do you feel, man? What are your emotions? Can't even speak.
I just smoked I got smoked by a big snakehead.
It happens, man. At least you got a really cool pool tube. Thing is sick.
It sucks.
Nah, bro. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I saw his orange lips and everything, like, coming at it.
You saw them orange lips, huh? Alright, bro.
I'm never snakehead fishing again.
Yeah, you are. We're coming back out tomorrow. We're gonna keep going.
That was actually a giant.
Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of advice, even though I just started snakehead fishing today. Since they're sitting on the banks, you don't want to just rush up to the bank right away and potentially spook a big fish that's sitting close. So you want to make your first cast like 10 or 15 feet away from the bank, just like this. That way, if there's one sitting right here, you don't spook them off. One waking it. Didn't have it.
Snake?
That was a little guy.
Snake?
No way. No, I don't think so. Tied on some kind of fish here. That's a Mayan. Oh boy. Another little invasive species, Mayan cichlid from the Amazon. Excellent snook bait when they're the right size. Actually, a really big snook would smoke this. It doesn't seem like there's much snakehead in this little pond, so I'm gonna release this dude. I'm gonna grab a different rod that I have in the car. It has a fluke on it that I usually use for small tarpon, peacock, stuff like that. I'm gonna throw it in here because there's some peacocks and I'll show you guys what they look like too. All right, check it out. I got this little fluke here. I'm just gonna catch one of these little peacock bass and show you guys what else lives in these lakes.
Did you get him?
Yeah. Alright, check it out. This is a peacock bass, butterfly peacock. It's a cool little fish that lives down here in South Florida. This is an infant, but I just wanted to show you guys what else was in these lakes. So far we've caught a largemouth, peacock, Mayan cichlid, and snakehead, which we're going after. I just want to make an example real quick. We're fishing on the side of this little house, and we're in a pretty nice neighborhood, and obviously we're not causing any harm. We're just fishing, having a good time, making a little video. And this guy just pulled up with his dog. He lives here. He was super friendly, said hi to us, had a nice little conversation, and then he just went on his way and let us keep fishing. So I just want to say, we're just out here trying to have fun. We're just out here enjoying nature and enjoying the water. So try not to kick kids off your property if you see them fishing and they're not causing any harm. Just an example. Yeah, fish on. I don't know if it's a snake or not. Feels nice. Oh, I think I got him foul hooked.
No, you don't. It's under his board.
Whoa. Damn, this thing is strong. Oh, that's a nice one. Whoa, just did the barrel roll. Oh, this is nice. This is my biggest one for sure. All right, check this thing out. Just landed this stud snakehead. Really nice fish. It's probably 6 or 7 pounds, similar to the one Kailer caught in the beginning of this video, but man, this is a sick fish. Check this thing out, man. Look at the colors on this thing. It's got the really nice yellow bullseye tail here. Gorgeous fish. We're gonna get him back in the water. All right, letting the snakehead go. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about letting them live because they're invasive, but I just don't have the heart to kill a fish if I'm not gonna eat them. And we already got the one in the cooler that we're gonna try, so that one's off to swim and live another day, and we're gonna get to fishing. Get back to fishing rather, so. A lot of fun so far. Nice cast, man.
I got it.
Got the whole stick. Good old stick fish.
3-pounder.
What you got there?
3-pounder.
Let him go. We'll stick him right there. Oh my god, you're in the freaking money zone. Oh my god. Oh, it's screaming drag. I got a nice one on right there. Hope you guys can see that. You freaking waked it. Oh, dude, this one's nice. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like a really nice one. This thing freaking brawls, man. Wow, for a freshwater fish, I had my doubts, but these things can fight. Oh my god. Oh, this is a nice one. I really want to land this fish. Just taking my time with it. As you can see, every time it surges, I kind of give it a little bit of the rod. Just because I'm worried. I only have the straight braid. I just don't want him to break me off. Come on, dude. I let him eat for a while. I think I got a good hook in him. I'm gonna try to grab him here. Got him. Oh, that is a stud.
Probably 8 or 9 pounds.
Whew. Not bad. My first day snakehead fishing. Check this thing out. Just caught this super nice snakehead. I think this is gonna be our last fish of the day, but it smoked the frog. Wow, it's barely hooked actually, but look at this mouth, man. This mouth is made for eating frogs and turtles and ducks and anything that's coming down the bank. That's why they sit like that and ambush little prey all day long. But check this thing out. This thing is freaking cool, man. I think Kailer said he's about 8-9 pounds. I have no idea how big he really is, but somewhere in that range. Look at this head, man. Look at the size of his false eye. It's the biggest one we've seen so far today. This fish is really dark in coloration. Still has that real hard head. These fish are so hardy. They're like little armored tanks. You can see how his eyes sit on top of his head like that. He just sits down in the mud or whatever's on the bottom, and anything that goes over his head, he's built to just come up and slurp it with this big mouth and these teeth. Thing's awesome. We're gonna get him back in the water and maybe take a few more casts. We do have that one in the cooler, so we'll see you guys at the fillet table. We're gonna clean that thing up and then make a really nice recipe, eat it up tomorrow and see how it is. I've heard good things, never tried it myself, but looking forward to it. Alrighty, it's the next day. Had an epic time catching those snakeheads yesterday. Cleaning table's right over here. We're gonna head over here, slap the sides off that snakehead that we kept, take it in the kitchen and cook something up. Should be good. I've heard some good things. Looking forward to trying it out. First thing I noticed about this fish, it's extremely slimy. So I took the hose and I sprayed it off real quick. It's been sitting on ice overnight, so it's nice and firm. That's what I wanted. For whatever reason, this fish was pretty challenging for me to clean. So just like any other fish, I go ahead and make my original cut near the head, and then I'm using the tip of my knife here, making small cuts, running down the backbone, starting to separate the fillet from the rest of the fish. Once I'm done with this, I can begin to use my hand that doesn't have the knife to actually pull the fillet as I run the knife further and further down the fish. It just allows me to see what I'm doing a little bit better, and it just allows the fillet to come off of the fish easier. Right here, I'm slightly angling the knife down because I'm running into the backbone here, and I want to try to get the meat off of the other side of the backbone. Once I have it mostly separated, I can turn the fish and then run a cut from the head down to the anal fin, just like this. I could not keep this fish flat due to its morphology, which is similar to a cobia, so I decided to sort of stand it up and continue cleaning it that way. All that's left to do here is cut through this final little layer of skin, and then the fillet will be completely separated. Still super slimy. So right here, I am removing the skin simply by running my knife flush between the meat and the skin. And as you can see, the entire time, I'm trailing with my backhand. I was shocked to see how minimal of a bloodline there was on this snakehead. This is the first one I ever cleaned, and this really kind of blew me away. Now the fillet is basically ready to go. I just want to cut out any imperfections and remove the pin bones. Here I'm going to cut the fillet into 2 portions, and we are ready to take this thing into the kitchen and cook it up. All right, we're back in the kitchen. Got the snakehead fillets here. We're gonna do a really simple recipe. I don't even think I'm gonna make any sides. We really wanna just taste the snakehead itself, see if it's any good without getting fancy with the ingredients. So these are the fillets. They're actually surprisingly white. Kyler's here with me, and we were both pretty shocked about how white they are. But like I said, super simple recipe, or seasoning rather. I'm just gonna use some black pepper, some salt, a little bit of paprika. So adds a nice little color to it, and garlic powder. All right, we're gonna come over here to the pan. We're gonna put it on medium-high heat. Actually, we're gonna do closer to medium heat. Once the pan gets hot, we're gonna add some of this avocado oil, and then a little bit of butter.
Yo, look at that banana, boy.
Alright, the snakehead's going for its last swim in a little butter bath. Try to put the thickest one in the middle where I think the most heat is. Probably gonna cook the longest. Barely any bloodline on this fish, it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna lightly season the other side as well. Smells good.
What?
The fish.
It looks good?
It smells good.
Yeah. See how it tastes. I don't know. It looks really good.
Alright, so really important with fish, it cooks quick and you don't want to overcook it. So it's probably going to take about 2 minutes on each side. I got this spatula that's like perfect for flipping fish. And the way I like to test it, I'll show you guys once I think it's ready. I use a fork to see if it's ready. Alright, so what I like to do with the fork when I'm cooking fish is I'll just poke it right into the fish. If there's no resistance when I go in and out of the fish like this one, then it's ready to go. This fillet is ready. And it's much better to undercook your fish rather than overcook it, because it's gonna cook a little bit longer. It's still hot, it's gonna cook a little bit longer on the plate. So these thicker pieces probably need a couple extra minutes. Not minutes, but maybe a minute or so. At Uncle Ben's, boy. What you know about Uncle Ben?
Man, boy, that thing looked like a lump.
Alright, we're about to dig into these snakehead fillets. This kid Kyler's spoiled. He's used to wahoo and yellowfin tuna, so we'll see what he thinks. He's going for the first bite.
No, you gotta go at the same time.
At the same time? All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's good.
That is really good. Oh my god. Wow, I'm surprised.
And it doesn't taste like fishy at all.
Wow, that's so good. I'm like speechless. I wasn't expecting that. When we were cooking it, it was really firm, almost to the point where we thought it might be chewy.
It's not.
And it's been in the fridge overnight, so damn. Super good.
You know what it tastes like? Tile fish.
Tilefish? That's high praise.
That's what it reminds me of.
That's what it resembles.
It doesn't feel firm at all though. It's almost like a little soft.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. Had a ton of fun fishing for the snakeheads, and now I know how good they are to eat. I really can't hate on this fish. I was talking to my friend Dennis actually earlier, and he was telling me how every time he snakehead fishes, he catches a lot of largemouth, and we happen to as well. So I'm starting to think maybe they don't eat the largemouth like people think they do. But anyway, every single bite was really good. I was blown away. And yeah, I really have a newfound love and respect for these fish. So thank you for tuning into this video. If you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, hit it with a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in that next one. Take care.